Genesis chapter 50. Joseph hugged his father, cried, and kissed his face. Then Joseph told the doctors to prepare his father's body. It took 40 days to prepare the body, which was the usual time. The Egyptians were very sad and mourned for 70 days. When the mourning time was over, Joseph spoke to the king's officials. He said, "Please give this message to the king. When my father was about to die, he made me promise to bury him in the tomb he had prepared in Canaan. Please let me go and bury him. I will return afterward." The king said, "Go and bury your father, just as you promised him." So Joseph went to bury his father. All the king's important officials and leaders of Egypt went with him. Joseph's brothers and all his father's family went too. Only the small children and the animals stayed behind in Goshen. There were men riding in chariots and on horses. It was a very large group. When they reached the threshing place at Atad, east of the Jordan River, they cried loudly and mourned for a long time. Joseph held a special mourning ceremony for 7 days. The people of Canaan saw them mourning and said, "Look at this deep mourning by the Egyptians." That is why the place was called Abel Mizraim. Jacob's sons did what he had told them to do. They carried his body to Canaan and buried him in the cave at Machpelah, near Mamre. This was the field Abraham had bought from Ephron the Hittite for a burial place. After Joseph buried his father, he went back to Egypt with his brothers and everyone who had gone with him. After their father died, Joseph's brothers became worried. They said, "What if Joseph is still angry and wants to get even with us for what we did to him?" So they sent a message to Joseph. They said, "Before our father died, he told us to ask you to forgive us. Please forgive us for the wrong we did to you. We are your servants and worship the same God as our father." When Joseph got the message, he cried. Then his brothers came to him in person. They bowed down and said, "We are your slaves." But Joseph said, "Don't be afraid. I am not God. You planned to hurt me, but God used it for good. He helped save many lives because of what happened. So don't be afraid. I will take care of you and your children." Joseph spoke kindly to them and helped them feel better. Joseph stayed in Egypt with his family. He lived to be 110 years old. He lived long enough to see Ephraim's children and grandchildren. He also welcomed the children of Machir, Manasseh's son, into his family. Joseph said to his brothers, "I am going to die, but God will take care of you. He will lead you out of this land to the land he promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob." Then Joseph asked them to make a promise. He said, "When God takes you to that land, please take my body with you." Joseph died in Egypt when he was 110 years old. His body was prepared for burial and placed in a coffin.